Yo, what's up, guys? Yo, welcome back. It's day 4 on 30 days learning how to play guitar for beginners. So you're all welcome, and in our previous video we learned how to hold some chords, basic chords on the key of G. We're still on the key of G, and guess what? Today you're playing the guitar. So we all have interest in learning the guitar. We want to sound good on the guitar. We want to strum and sing and get our friends vibing with us and feeling like, yeah, that's the feeling of everyone. But we have to go through stages. That's why if you're joining this video or you're watching for the first time, I have series of videos: day 1, day 2, day 3. This is day 4, which I broke down everything step by step for the very easy. It's really easy to understand. So we're diving into strumming now today, and you'll be like, what's strumming on day 4? If you go watch the previous video, you will see that we've broken down this into different steps. So we learned some basic chords on our last video, and today we'll be using 4 basic chords to learn how to play and sound like a guitarist. So we'll be using the E minor, the G, the D chord, and the C chord. So if you actually learned how to hold these chords, now we're trying to make you sound like a guitar player. So this is just a chord progression. There might be some songs with these chord progressions, but today we're not playing any song. We're just trying to make the guitar sound good. You can do a freestyle with this or whatsoever you want. So we're starting with the E minor chord to the G. So now, as a beginner, the problem is the transition from these different chords. That's why I chose these 4 basic chords, because let's go a bit closer to the fretboard. We have the E minor chord, we have the G chord. So there's this easy technique I use for beginners that many of my students found it easy and useful for them to transit from these chords. We have the E minor chord, which is this, and the G chord, which is this. So the easy transition is just, this is your E minor. You just take your middle finger up and bring your ring finger bottom. So it's easy to move. You get it? So you can easily move from your E minor to your G. So that's why I choose this particular progression, because it has easy movement. Then we move to the D and to the C. So this is how you can practice your changes so that you get really familiar with changing through chords. You start slow. You don't do multiple strums, just a strum, or just down strums only. That's good speed, gives you enough time to try to position your finger. So we're going really slow. This gives you enough time to arrange your fingers. So you start slow. So when you're trying to get comfortable already, then you try increasing your speed. Just downstrokes. Then when you're about this speed, try to add some upstrokes. That's where it becomes more challenging. So for your strumming hands, there are 2 techniques I recommend for beginners, which is the thumb technique. Just use slightly placing your hands just to roll through. It doesn't have to sound like this. Not hard. So you soften and make your finger free. Not. So you're going smoothly. We have the index and thumb method, which I use mostly. The index if you want to alternate using the thumb method, it's want to alternate using the index method, it's so if you're combining the two of them, we get this motion. We call it the wrist twist motion. So we go. So all these are really easy. All you just have to do is practice. So I think with these 4 chords and getting to get this strum pattern, I think you can start taking your guitar out. Like, just sit by the corner, just strum. You could get some freestylers come around. I'm not singing, you know. You're sounding like a professional already. Okay, we come to the end of this video. Hope this video was useful to you. Do well if you're just coming in for the first time. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell to get notified about our new videos. Don't forget, it's day 4. Expect day 5 coming next.